Hello and welcome. So today we are going to discuss Athena, goddess of wisdom. Athena was the Greek goddess of war, wisdom, and crafts. And she was the protectress of cities, especially Athens. As a war goddess, her character was very different from that of Ares, who represented aggression and the violence of war. Athena, by contrast, was the goddess of wars that were defensive, necessary, and not waged on impulse. As patroness of crafts and craftspeople, she had particularly strong associations with women's crafts of spinning and weaving. But her oversight of crafts extended to carpentry and metalworking, overlapping in this regard with Hephaestus, with whom she was linked in cult. Prominent among her numerous cult titles were Ergane, craftswoman or maker; Nike, victorious; Promachos, who fights in the front lines; Polias or Polyokos, protectors of cities; and Parthenos, maiden, in which guise she was housed in the Athenian Parthenon. Athena was also often called Pallas Athena, or simply Pallas, a name that ancient authors derived from a close companion of the goddess whom she accidentally killed, or a giant whom she killed on purpose. As for the origins of Athena and of her name, there is no consensus, though it appears that an early form of her name was known in Greece in the Bronze Age, the period extending from roughly 3000 to 1150 BCE. It is also not known whether the name of Athens, the city most sacred to her, predated her own. Regarding Athena's mythology, she was the daughter of Zeus and his first wife, Metis, a personification of wisdom. As the Greek poet Hesiod recounts, Zeus swallowed Metis when she was about to give birth, for he had learned from the gods Gaia and Uranus that she was destined to bear children who would threaten his position as king of the gods. First, a wise and mighty daughter, and then a bold and strong son. In due course, Zeus developed a terrible headache and requested the assistance of Hephaestus, who struck his head with an axe. From the cleft in his skull sprang Athena, fully grown and fully armed. Athena remained unmarried and a virgin, but she did become the foster mother of the legendary Athenian king Erycthonius, the snake man born from semen spilled on the earth when Hephaestus attempted to rape her. A number of heroes enjoyed her support and protection, among them Perseus, to whom she gave a polished shield with which he could locate Medusa without having to look at her directly. In thanks for helping him, Perseus gave her Medusa's head, which she fixed to her breastplate. The clever Odysseus, too, was a favorite of hers, for as Homer writes, of all humans, he was the closest to her in terms of mental acuity. Athena was also a defender of the Messenian prince Orestes, acquitting him of matricide. Those who came to feel the full burn of the goddess' anger include Arachne, the skilled weaver who arrogantly claimed to be more talented than the goddess, her teacher. And although their city contained one of her sanctuaries, Athena hated the Trojans, for she, like the goddess Hera, remained angry over the Trojan prince Paris' judgment of Aphrodite as the fairest of the three goddesses. The most important myth involving Athena, apart from the tale of her miraculous birth, was the account of her contest with Poseidon for patronage of Athens. Poseidon struck the Acropolis with his trident to produce a saltwater spring, a symbol of naval power, and Athena produced an olive tree. The goddess won this contest as the olive, which became a mainstay of the Athenian economy, was judged the more valuable gift. As for Athena's attributes, she was depicted armed, wearing a helmet as well as a snake-fringed breastplate, the so-called aegis, goatskin, that had the head of Medusa affixed to it, and carrying a shield and a lance or spear. Animals sacred to her were the snake and owl, a symbol of wisdom, and her most sacred plant was the olive. The Romans equated their goddess Minerva with Athena. So that is Athena, the Greek goddess of war and wisdom and crafts. Thank you.